Joshua chapter 19. And the second lot came forth to Simeon, even for the tribe of the children of Simeon, according to their families, and their inheritance was within the inheritance of the children of Judah. And they had in their inheritance Beersheba, or Sheba, and Moladah, and Hazarel, and Baalah, and Azim, and Eltolad, and Bethuel, and Hormah, and Ziklag, and Beth Merkaboth, and Hazarashah, and Bethelboeth, and Sharon, and 13 cities, and their villages, Ain, Ramon, and Ether, and Ashan, 4 cities and their villages, and all the villages that were round about these cities, the cities of Baal-leth-bir, Ramath of the south. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Simeon, according to their families. Out of the portion of the children of Judah was the inheritance of the children of Simeon, for the part of the children of Judah was too much for them. Therefore the children of Simeon had their inheritance within the inheritance of them. And the third lot came up of the children of Zebulun according to their families, and the border of their inheritance was Sarid, and their border went up toward the sea in Merilah, and reached to Dabbesheth, and reached to the river that is before Jokneam, and turned from Sarid eastward toward the sun rising to the border of Chrysalaber, and then goes out to Dabereth, and goes up to Japhia, and from there passes on along the east to Gidderhelfer, to Itakazan, and goes out to Ramanamethor, to Neah, and the border compasses it on the north side to Hanathon, and the outgoings thereof are in the valley of Jephthahel, and Kadah, and Nahalel, and Shimron, and Idalah, and Bethlehem, 12 cities, their villages. This is the inheritance of the children of Zebulun according to their families, these cities with their villages. And the fourth lot came out to Issachar, for the children of Issachar according to their families, and their border was toward Jezreel, and Cheseloth, and Shenuim, and Haphraim, and Shihon, and Anareth, and Rabbath, and Kishon, and Abez, and Rimoth, and Anganim, and Anadah, and Beth Pezzez, and the coast reaches to Tabor, and Sheshmoth, and Bethshemesh, and the outgoings of their border were at Jordan, 16 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Issachar according to their families, these cities and their villages. And the fifth lot came out for the tribe of the children of Asher according to their families, and their border was Helkath, and Halai, and Beton, and Ashraf, and Alamech, and Amad, and Mishael, and reaches to Carmel westward, and to Shihor Libnath, and turns toward the sun rising to Beth Dagon, and reaches to Zebulun, and the valley of Jithvale, toward the north side of Bethemech, and to Neiel, and goes out to Kabul on the left hand, and Hebron, and Rehob, and Hammon, and Cana, even to the great Zidon. And the coast turns to Ramah, and to the strong city Tyre, and the coast turns to Hosah, and the outgoings thereof are at the sea from the coast of Ashab, Umah also, and Aphek, and Rehob, 22 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Asher according to their families, these cities with their villages. The sixth lot came out to the children of Naphtali, even for the children of Naphtali according to their families, and their coast was from Heleph, from Alon to Zananim, and Adamai, and Nakeb, and Jabneel, to Lakum, and the outgoings thereof were at Jordan, and then the coast turns westward to Aznoth-tabor, and goes out from there to Hukok, and reaches Zebulun on the south side, and reaches to Asher on the west side, and to Judah upon Jordan toward the sun rising, and the fenced cities of Ziddim, Zur, and Hamath, Rakith, and Chinnereth, and Adamah, and Ramah, and Hazor, and Kadesh, and Edrei, and Ehazor, and Iron, and Migdal, and Horem, and Bethnath, and Bethshemesh, 19 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Naphtali, according to their families, the cities of their villages. And the seventh lot came out for the tribe of the children of Dan, according to their families. And the coast of their inheritance was Zorah, and Eshtaol, and Ishremesh, and Shalabin, and Ajalon, and Naphthal, and Elon, and Timnath, and Ekron, and Elteketh, and Zibathon, and Baalath, and Jehud, and Benabarak, and Gathramon, and Meharkon, and Rakon, with the border before Japho. And the coast of the children of Dan went out too little for them. Therefore the children of Dan went up to fight against Leshem, and took it, and smote it with the edge of the sword, and possessed it, and dwelled therein, and called Leshem Dan, after the name of Dan their father. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Dan, according to their families. These cities with their villages, when they had made an end of dividing the land for an inheritance by their coast, the children of Israel gave an inheritance to Joshua the son of Nun among them, according to the word of the Lord. They gave him the city which he asked, even Timnath-Serah in Mount Ephraim, and he built the city and dwelled therein. These are the inheritances which Eleazar the priest and Joshua the son of Nun, and the heads of the fathers of the tribes of the children of Israel, divided for an inheritance by lot in Shiloh before the Lord at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. So they made an end of dividing the country.